Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Watchers Report. As always, it's a pleasure to be part of your inner circle and to allow me to express my artistic endeavors, as well as it is for me to be allowed into your life. Today, I'm going to do a piece called An Amazing Tale to be Told. Told it would take a miracle for me to survive, leaving no time for dreams of the future and aspirations. It was an everyday job in Brooklyn just to stay alive. Dodging dope fiends, criminals of every kind became my 9 to 5. That everyday job, bullies at every turn, people whose whole existence surrounded what they could either steal, con, or rob. A violent existence was a constant. Who needed TV? Believe me, watching ghetto drama unfold since the innocent age of 4. Stepped out the front door, winos and junkies lining the hallway floor. Garbage piled 5 feet high. Imagine sending your child off to school, but for my brother and I, it was more like being sent off to war. Parental neglect in a land of absolute disrespect, yet always I hear this talk of giving your life to the Lord. I've been through more in 1 year of my life than most people in a lifetime could ever endure. Failed abortion, from there it only gets worse. They say a child is a divine blessing, but in the ghetto it is considered an absolute curse. And I'll be lying if I said to you that it didn't hurt. Forcibly run through the gauntlets, armed with only my self-respect. Through minefields, I have to build up my own self-worth. Abused and ridiculed, treated like dirt. They tried to break my spirit, but you see, that didn't work. Which makes me then ask, which is more desired? The love of God or the love of individuals within humanity? Can't count how many times I've overheard the saying, no one understands me. But the true question becomes, do you understand yourself? God has given so many, so much, and this is still not enough. Like little children caught in temper tantrums, the more they get, it seems, the more they want. Thinking self-worth is measured by how many things you can acquire, physically highly desired, but that's just a fantasy lost within the dream. Thus, the essence is depleted due to the vessel's desire to live out the self-induced illusion, consumed by never-ending perpetual conflicts, a walking contradiction, trapped in a whirlwind of pride, trying to hide an abundance of lies, while reality sinks into dark despair and a dismal confusion. Indignation has become the standard upon which the self-righteous have chosen to march, condemning and chastising the lifestyle of others, while their life choices cause their whole world to fall apart. If you're looking for others to change, then wisdom dictates that it is within the self one must first truly start. This then becomes a question of true self-love, one that can't be answered by the mind, but must be confronted by the heart. This retrospective introspection do so many choose to neglect. Talking about I have no need to self-reflect, yet trapped in a constant battle, fighting a past that they just can't seem to ever forget. Filled with resentment and discontent while fighting a losing battle against accumulated, aggravating regrets that they haven't won yet, due to being overburdened by the weight of an unrelenting, God-given, divine conscience. Let us step away from this, as this was never the destiny meant for you, but the path you decided to choose. A path destined for lost souls and demented fools, seeking to corrupt the innocent who, because of a cruel world, themselves have become cruel. While in front of the whole congregation in righteousness speak loudly on them, but in the shadows of darkness seek to break every single golden rule. And all who travel this road without the proper tools eventually lose. this outcome is inevitable. Tell me thus far, can you point out one word that was said that wasn't and isn't any longer true? Has anything been said to this point that I need to justify by showing you proof? 1 plus 6 times 2 is indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I've seen this mighty cosmic force hit so hard, made the world's tallest buildings fall, the most prideful man in the world crawl. The choices made in the course of this storm will determine your path of destiny for years to come. It's like trying to hide from the rays of the sun from such great heat. Where you gonna run? As I have come to see, for me, Armageddon had begun from the moment I was born. And no matter the odds or obstacles presented before me, this unjust war from the beginning was determined by me. It would be won. For I have maintained my divine love in the midst of chaos in a land that is completely emotionally war-torn and absolutely in turmoil. And you can say what you want, but I heard it when the trumpet sounded. I was not astounded as I followed the sound I found sitting on the bench. It was Gabriel blowing on his horn. I didn't hesitate to ask of this angel, what took you so long? He said, to everything there is a season, a reason, to all things does a specific time belong. He then said, you were placed within the tempest to see how long you would stand strong. And despite all the hardships, betrayals, all those who you think did you wrong, you kept intact your divine love. You maintained your loving heart. But God knew this of you from the start, hence the reason you were chose. For there are many who sing these very same songs in the ghetto, and it is through you that their stories shall be told. Thank you. Thank you very much.